Hi guys, Dr. John here from the Family Wellness Center, and today our question was about how to stretch out or work with a osteoarthritic hip. A hip that's worn down, that might be in need of repair, or we might be even looking at a new one. How do I extend the life of that hip? So today we're going to show you 3 different movements that you can do with a thick band like this attached to a stable surface to open up the hip capsule and extend the shelf life of that hip. First thing we're going to do is we're going to put it in and through, up towards the groin as high as we can get it, and we're going to lunge forward. Now from this position here, what you're going to do is you're going to squeeze your bum and drive through with the hip. Noticing my lower back stays nice and flat, I'm not overarching, I'm just driving through. You can have a little bit of a knee bend if necessary, but what you should feel is a stretch in the front of the hip. What we're doing is opening the anterior capsule of the hip, the front portion, which gets all bundled up. The next stretch that we're going to do is literally the same idea, but from the side. So, with this, we're going to grab it up towards the top of the groin. I'm going to stabilize the band so it doesn't go too far. We're going to take a side step out, almost as if we're lunging. And again, we should feel it up and through the groin itself, okay? Last but not least, this is a bit of a tricky one and depends on how bad your hip is. If it's quite degenerated, you want to make sure that you have something stable to hang on to. You may not also be able to get your foot up very high. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a stable surface that's nice and low. For us today, that's this chair, and we're just going to bring our foot up onto it. Band stays in the same position. We're going to try to rotate the leg out. Now, most people who have a degenerated hip don't have a lot of this mobility in their hip. So do what you can with what you have. Again, with lots of tension on the band, nice and relaxed, you try to stretch forward. Again, you may feel this in the back of the hip. You may feel this in the front of the hip. The biggest portion is that we don't have pinching while we're doing this. We should feel a deep stretch, even maybe an ache while we're doing it. And we hold. Now with all of these stretches that we're doing, we want it to build up to a total of 2 minutes in each position. So that means that you could do 30 seconds 4 times, you could do a minute twice. It depends on your comfort zone and how much you're able to do. Alright guys, give these a try. If you have a bad hip, you should notice that this makes a pretty decent improvement, at least short term, while you're trying to make improvements with your hip. Have a great day. Bye.